Really knows.
It's good. The first question.
First question.
Have you got one? Oh, okay.
Oh, that'd be good.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Logan Cole's Converge podcast, and today we're here with Luke Jonge and Zach.
My name?
That's
No, he's got it. You have to build the suspense. You know?
Right.
Zach Thomas.
To be fair, I don't know who he is.
Did you bring him? Or was he just already out the front?
No.
Okay, so this is the first of hopefully many podcasts that we do.
Welcome to our weekly series.
This is going to be weekly. Okay, right, that's a bit demanding, but some of us have maybe kind of like a business run. Zach will. It's at Zach's house next time. So yeah. All right, so we don't really have a kind of map to go off today, but we are waiting on some questions at the moment, and let's just start off. Luke, why don't you introduce yourself? Where did firstly, I know you both from CrossFit Wollongong. Introduce yourself. Where are you from originally?
Luke Jonge, born and raised in Woonona. Trying to be a full-time CrossFit athlete, but at the moment I'm a full-time student studying exercise and rehab. 20 years of age.
Jeez.
And just training a lot.
You are old as fuck, man.
Oh shit.
No, Zach, you're up.
So I'm 18 and pretty much still the same, not studying, but...
So you are a full-time CrossFitter, more or less. You are.
Living me dream.
Yeah, that's it.
Stole the dream. How did you boys get into it, Luke?
I think originally just helped out with me soccer. So
How was that?
I think I did it like once or 2 days a week.
Soccer.
Started doing some soccer training with it, and then eventually it just went the other way. I started doing all CrossFit, not soccer training.
Soccer got too hard, eh?
Training wasn't too intense, but I started liking soccer a bit more. So eventually it was at the stage where I wasn't going on soccer training, and I started to notice because I think I was getting benched a lot at the start of games because I wasn't showing up to training, which is fair enough.
So why are you doing muscle ups on the goalpost?
Yeah. I think I used to go to training. I don't know if the coach will see this, and he definitely might.
No,
but,
he's not looking.
Yeah, but I used to say I wouldn't be able to make training, and then I used to come pick Joel up from training, and then go back to the gym. So obviously I wasn't sick, I'd just be at the other gym.
Wait, was Joel going to training, or were you picking him? Oh, okay.
So he was going to training, I was coming from CrossFit, and then taking me back to the gym.
Still
when I say I was sick.
Well, Joel was going to be coming here, but he has to study. He clearly doesn't want to be full-time CrossFitter, which is disappointing. But
very disappointing.
Maybe next time. But yourself, Zach, what about you? How did you get into it? What did you do before this? And
I did basketball for like 2 years, and then met Jake, who's one of the other boys.
Yeah.
And he started it, and I just jumped in with him, pretty much.
Yeah, cool. And then
and just stuck with Lukey.
Let's tell us the real story, the monkey bar story.
The monkey bars.
What is it?
Oh, I couldn't do the monkey bars when I was a kid.
We couldn't
I was a bit chubby, yeah.
Didn't you weigh like the same amount before, but you're like a foot shorter?
Yeah, I was 5'4" and like 80 kilos. So
right, yeah.
Little chunk.
Good. That's a good BMR.
Very good.
The BMR or BMI? Oh,
these bars.
Anyway, have we got any questions coming in yet?
Just a quick check.
How many did you get last night?
What?
How many questions did you get?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
What question?
Justin's question.
Oh, okay, no. This was the other day. So this is when I went to say I was asking about topics to put in about 3 days ago, and the only one we got is our very own Tristan Allen. Thank you. You made the cut. So what we're going to talk about, so this is going to be our lead and what we're going to work with, and we can divert away from it, doesn't really matter. But in regards to, what do we got? We'll look at it.
Who's your favourite client to train? To Luke.
Who is your favourite?
It's going to have to be Dana, but I can't.
She actually followed the page before, so she's pretty dedicated to it.
Sweet.
So, boys, in regards to training and like where you're like trying to go with your training, what's your daily mindset around your training, and like how do you work out what you're going to do on a specific day?
Well, I guess our training's definitely goal orientated. We just want to make the game. That's all we're training for.
And I just do what Luke does. Really.
So, Luke, if you're the one programming, what's the main thing? Like we were talking the other day, and you said it's mainly your strength that you program. Hey, like you go,
at the moment.
like you program your strength, and then just chuck in like other stuff that your weaknesses to work on. But your main percentages and stuff you work on would be train up your strength.
At the moment,
strength's pretty much our biggest weakness. Like. It is our biggest weakness, so we're going to work on
it. Right. Okay.
But yeah.
What, say this morning, what made you put all that stuff together? What's your mindset around, or your kind of like mentality around like how you would program a session?
So at the moment, because we're very strength based, basically doing 3 to 4 days a week strength. Yeah, 3 to 4 days a week of like strength. So obviously all the metcons and that are very low fatigue, low neural fatigue, just so we can get our growth from doing strength. So obviously that's why this morning we're only doing light gymnastics pretty well. Like,
that was really light.
Yeah, all low for us I guess, but yeah, just keep the fatigue low, make the body feel good. We've got a big session on the legs tomorrow and the upper body. So I guess that was the goal of this morning's session, just to keep it light, make the body feel good, get in some good positions.
And you would still work, say, like in your strength base, like work like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 down, and then maybe do a deload week and then hit 1 RM. So it's like a 6 week of strength or something like that.
So for limit lifting at the moment, we're normally segmenting the lifts of what our weakest movements are. So we're keeping all the percentages just going up, the reps are staying the same, and then just trying to add 5 kilos a week.
Okay.
Because it's still basically new to strength, haven't done it for too long. Realistically, only like 3 years of proper strength work.
Yeah.
So our numbers are going up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So a 5 kilo jump each week isn't that much for us in lifting at the moment.
Yeah. Why didn't you do strength before? Did they tell you when you started CrossFit to avoid too much strength training? Or?
It was mainly my family. I think mum and dad were always very concerned with my growth plates because I was the tallest guy when I was in year 6.
Yeah.
I was a scrawny dog, I was a loser. I was a human stick insect. Yeah, so I didn't lift anything heavy until I was maybe 16, 17. Even then, you can look at me now. I'm pretty tall.
Yeah. That's like, was that like Butter Boys period where that came from? What's the origin of that? Where did that come from?
Oh, the Butter Boys.
Because now these have got shirts and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty full on.
Yeah.
It come from the Butterman pull-up, didn't it?
Yeah, the Butterman pull-up.
It was like,
and when was that? How old were you when that happened?
14. I was 14. 2014.
And you were just like playing around in the gym. And
so it was originally the pull-up where you do the normal butterfly pull-up, but you run with your legs.
Yeah.
So I think it was like some dance move called the Running Man or whatever. So we named it the Butterman. Wasn't even funny.
it wasn't funny.
It's the shittest joke you've ever seen in your life. But anyway.
When did it become funny? Never.
No, it's not funny. It's not funny.
It's never funny.
Anyway, yeah, I think Jake started calling us, call ourselves the Butter Boys, and then we looked up the meaning of the word Butter Boys in the Urban Dictionary.
Oh,
and
that was not a good time.
What was it?
It was something about if you're a butter man at the club.
No, that's the other meaning. That's not the one we used. We don't talk about that one.
So what is that one? Look it up. We have to look it up. Have a look at it now. They might have updated it since you guys have like named yourselves.
Oh, actually, they probably could have.
I'm just waiting on the definition of Butter Boys. Is it Butter Man? Butter Boys.
Butter Boys. We're not men. Urban.
Of course, urban.
Oh, it's not going to be the real dictionary.
We're just working out how to use a phone.
Why'd you write urban? It's not
urban. Urban's the great guy.
Urban's the great guy.
Okay, Butter Boy, a person who requires and expects pampering as opposed to a sugar daddy who will pamper you. That's not the meaning we went for.
That sounds like the one you've done with.
No, this is the one. This is the actual meaning. This is the one. That one was new. That's an updated evolution.
I like that one, Mark.
Just ignore that. Butterboy, expression given to a fat person who complains about being overweight but does nothing about it. So that's the real one.
That sounds, that's the real one. Okay. Cool. So that's the origin of that, and that's where I now know where all the shirts and stuff originate from. So, next, in that same question, future goals, other than obviously, so the games is number one.
Number one.
What year do you want to go?
What is the year?
Are you still in teens?
No, out of teens.
Oh wait, tell them about the mix-up story with the Dubai Championship, Mr.
Oh,
Teen.
that was not good.
Come on.
So apparently,
so go from the start.
Tell us a story.
What? So I sent Luke the information of right here.
January better.
So yeah, this online comp, Dubai champs. It was just like a 3-week comp, 3 workouts. The winner gets $3,000 in the teenagers, which I thought I was in. But
the teenagers is what? So you have to be 18 or younger.
So that's what it said, 18 and under.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 18 as of last year, December.
Yeah.
But it said it's had some requirements of being the first of May, and you got to be 18 or under. So I just assumed I was in that category, as like so a couple other guys. We all jumped in it.
Top 2, ironically.
Yeah. And then I managed to win all of them, all the workouts.
You're versus 14-year-olds.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah. So they just saw the scores at the end and wiped me from the leaderboard. But that was about it.
After letting you finish 3 weeks of
Yeah.
competition.
Wait, so they just like looked at the age. So they let you put yourself in, which in the sign-up process you should have been setting your age, and it would have been this is not valid.
Yeah.
And instead they let you get in, let you compete, and then just went.
Well, you could have competed. You could have competed as well because I didn't.
I would have won, just so you know that.
No.
Little one, get the screenshot first. Did you get the screenshot of the leaderboard?
I don't actually know if I did.
Oh man, so that's what you need to get.
I was like certain it was. Yeah.
Oh well. So yeah, game. So wait, yeah, what year are you planning to be in the game?
It's meant to be this year.
Luke's got it this year, but just
This
didn't happen.
year?
It was meant to be down under. It was taken down under. It was his.
This year down under was mine, but then things got in the way. Global pandemic and whatnot.
Got the wild card at least. But
Right. Where was it down under?
just in Wollongong.
Winstead.
That one at Win Stadium. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't there last thing I went there, was that a team event last time?
No, it's
The last one that they had there?
Oh no, that was normal. That was the first one I competed in where I got 5th.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I had teams and individual men.
Oh, there was individual as well.
I think it was one of the biggest sanctions for how many people competed. It was like 80 men, 80 women, like 40 teams. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, so that's so they've got sanction was now instead of regionals. Is that the way?
That's how it works.
Yeah, right.
I don't know what's happening now that they kind of
Yeah,
switched it up on us, but
yeah. So Luke, next year, 2021.
That's the goal. You heard it here first.
There might be another like, local from Wollongong competing next year. Back, returning.
Who's that?
Ricky Garrard.
oh,
Is he gonna be back next
no,
year?
I think he's got another year. I think it's not next year, the year after.
2021.
yeah.
2017.
18, 19, 20, 21.
Okay, so the year after.
One more year.
How does that?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see his comeback. I'm keen.
I reckon he's still like young enough. Like it was probably the best time
He's
that.
just turned 26 or
Oh,
something.
Yeah,
super young.
it was probably the best time that could have happened. Like, if it, like, it's obviously the worst circumstance, but it's like the best possible way. Like, if someone did that when they were 26 and then they had to wait until they were 30, 31, like, they'd be fucked completely. So, yeah. Guys, what are your biggest values? What are you, like,
What is a value?
a value, like, when you
What the fuck is a value?
I guess you could go down the route and say, like, I don't know, family, your mates, like whatever.
What do you put
Like,
first?
what would you put first? Training?
Probably.
Would you miss a family member's birthday?
I have done that plenty of times, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. What about?
Maybe
Yeah.
it's a tough one.
Well, you're pretty family orientated though.
Oh, I'm definitely family orientated. Well, my whole family lives close, like even when you're not.
Yeah.
So family stays close. Ironically, we don't see each other very often.
And you're all trained.
And we all train.
You're
So
all
my
trained.
sister does powerlifting. I do CrossFit. My other sister does CrossFit.
Yeah.
And my parents both
Yeah.
do CrossFit. My dad just builds a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Nice.
Builders CrossFit gym. That's it.
What so like with going back to future goals, do you guys want to be trainers? I know Luke, you're already a trainer in the gym, but do you guys want to eventually like have open your own gyms, or do you just want to be training and maybe just like do a couple of hours to make some money and stuff like that? What are you doing at uni?
So exercise and rehab. So